Ryan, a young fisherman with tousled hair and curious eyes, lived in a small coastal village. He cherished his old wooden boat, inherited from his grandfather. The boat, named Sea Shadow, was more than just a vessel to Ryan. It was a piece of his soul, woven with memories of starry nights and adventures on the open water. One day, a fierce storm battered the coast, and a plank in the boat's hull splintered. Ryan carefully carved a new plank from oak and replaced it. "It's still Sea Shadow," he told himself. But a faint unease stirred in his chest, as if the boat had become a touch unfamiliar. Months turned into years. Each time something broke, a paddle, a piece of the hull, the tattered sail, Ryan repaired it with care. He kept the old parts in his shed, unable to part with them. After 5 years, not a single original piece remained on Sea Shadow. Every plank, nail, and rope was new. One night, sitting on the deck under the vast sky, Ryan stared out at the sea. A question rippled through his mind like a wave: is this still Sea Shadow? If nothing of the original boat remains, how can it be the same? His heart felt heavy, as if he'd lost a part of himself. One afternoon, while rummaging through his shed for a tool, Ryan's eyes fell on the pile of old parts: weathered planks, worn ropes, the original sail. A wild idea struck him. What if he rebuilt the original boat? He set to work, tirelessly cutting, sanding, and piecing together the old components. Weeks later, a second boat stood complete, made entirely of Sea Shadow's original parts. Now Ryan had 2 boats, the one he sailed daily, gleaming with new wood, and the one in the shed, crafted from the original pieces. One evening, he stood on the shore, gazing at both. His mind swirled with questions. Which one is Sea Shadow? The one I've been sailing all this time, or the one made of the original parts? He wondered, if Sea Shadow is just a name and a memory, maybe its identity depends on me, not the wood or nails. But doubt lingered. Ryan himself had changed. The young boy who first sailed his grandfather's boat was now a man, shaped by years of triumphs, scars, and questions. If the boat has changed, he thought, am I still the same Ryan? One night, Ryan decided to take both boats out to sea. He tied the new boat to the old one and rowed into the dark waters. A thick fog blanketed the ocean, as if nature itself wanted to cloud his answers. In the silence, a massive wave crashed into both boats. The old boat, with its weathered wood, cracked and slowly sank. Ryan could only return to shore in the new boat. Soaked and weary, he stood on the beach, staring at the surviving boat. It was all he had left. But the absence of the original Sea Shadow ached in his chest. He whispered to himself, maybe Sea Shadow was never just wood and nails. Maybe it lives in the stories and memories I carry. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content.